All right, hello everyone. Here we are setting up for hole number 2. Now I'm going to keep a Titan on. It's going to be a little bit better to have a little bit more range on this hole. So you'll see that I'll keep that for this hole. So here you can see a very north wind here. And we're going to be using the Titan mostly for the second shot. We want to make sure that we stay in distance. Give ourselves a good chance on this hole. So with a northern wind like this, we're going to 5.8. Make sure that you got that in for some rings here. So I'm going to pretty much kind of top this out and put a lot of right spin. There's no real threat of kind of winding up to left, but you can wind up to right if you're not careful. So here I'm just going to go 5 rings just to be on the safe side. Ball guide expansion, especially with limited ball guide. You'll just want to be a little bit careful. As I mentioned, just try to funnel it up there nicely. Play it on the safe side. You don't need to get too aggressive here. And here you can see it's going to kind of angle our wind. So I'll just go ahead and set that ahead of time as well. Kind of similar to how I see my opponents because we're pretty much in the exact same fairway spot. Now I'm going to keep playing this kind of the same way that I've been playing it. This shot can be a little bit, risky if you're not careful with your ring pull. So just make sure that if you're going to start using this shot today, that you just be a little bit careful with your adjustment because it's going to give you a better chance for hole out. Then you can see that that's basically take your eagle and run, whereas we're going to still try to make ours. So you can see that, scanning this club, I'm going to be setting up right around here, which looks like right around mid club. It's not going to be much more than this, so I'm just going to kind of use this mid number or very, very close to mid. Aside from that, I'm going to use about 3 top spin. Maybe just a tiny bit of ball guide offset, so kind of like this. And other than this, just try to get very good positioning and 6.2 rings. Perfect ball. As I mentioned, you'll need to be very careful with your ring pull. Because you don't want to, oh man, don't stop. Unbelievable. So you either need it to land on that second bounce just a little bit more on that north edge or just a little bit more top spin, one or the other. But you can see that it gives you a very good chance. But as I mentioned, just be very careful with your ring play because if you're not careful, then you could potentially miss that with the second hop. You don't want to land in the sand. And of course, you don't want to roll through. So do be careful. Good luck with that hole. I'll catch you guys on 3 coming up.